Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 The Great War with me, Alpha Bamiga and Austria-Hungary. So the year is 1928. We are still fighting. Oh man, we are still fighting. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We have now depopulated France, basically, of all the males. If you look at the amount of casualties we've taken, I think that actually this is way more than just the casualties on the Entente side would be to the depopulation of France of all males. And this would probably be all the males 18 through 40, probably. This is just insane. The amount of slaughter that Europe has seen in this playthrough is just unbelievable. And now we have more of it. Now we have more of it with Spain entering the war. Yay. Anyway, I've looked around a bit and found out a couple of things that I wanted to mention. First of all, we need Küstenwache. We need more of those for the Atlantic coast, actually. So I'm recruiting 24 more divisions for that. We're also recruiting 10 more divisions of the 1916 Eastern Front Infantry Division. I mean, it's not 1916, it's 1928. But they're going to help with the fight against Spain here. Now, in the north, we are having a bit of an issue with the constant pressure, but I think we'll be fine. I'm letting it be for now. What I instead looked into is I think that we might have a chance of pushing here against the enemies. So one thing that we're going to do here is we're going to try to take this port, which is completely unprotected, and... wait, is it? Where the hell is this port? Is it on our side or their side? I don't know. There's a port here, and I want to take it if it's a port truly. I think it ought to be. What the hell is it? Or maybe it's a naval dockyard. Oh, whatever it is, I want to take it. So I'm sending my units to get there. They're going to pass through this territory, repelling the enemy attack, hopefully, and some of them are going to move here. I also identified a couple of places where we might be, able to attack. I think this might be one of those places. Once these units leave, they will be gone in 7 hours. So at that point, our 4 divisions here could strike them, and maybe even push here. I don't know. There's a lot of units here, but we'll see. Furthermore, we might have an opportunity to attack in here, where a number of units is moving back and forth. Well, we have a big amount of units here. We have 6 here and 7 here. So I'm thinking an attack into the mountainous region here could be a possibility. Same thing could happen in other places where they actually don't have that many units, but this one seems like the easiest target for now, because while they have some units here, they are moving away and they are sending some other ones in there. So once these come in, I'm going to try to launch the attack. I'm not feeling very happy about the attack on Bordeaux, but I'm hoping that we can actually take it. It would be a monument waste if we couldn't. And last but not least, I went through the trade and I just snatched every single possible piece of tungsten that is available. I canceled the route to Mexico because that one just didn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna try to deal with this now. I mean, our production is suffering immensely, but what can you do? I mean, the closest tungsten deposits are over here, so there's not much that we can do with it. Okay, so let's unpause it and see how we're gonna do. I would really love it if we could just demolish these guys and make it happen. I don't think you guys are able to do anything here, are you? Oh, anyway, that ship has passed. Okay, I don't know what they're trying here, but we're gonna try our luck. Maybe we'll make it happen. Fights here are okay. We have a fight here that is not okay, but I think that we might have it. Okay, let's try this. Not entirely sold on this, but yeah, I thought so. We might have that happen. Yeah, this is definitely looking bleak. This, however, is looking much better now. Okay, let's see how this is gonna go. This is also looking pretty good. So we'll see if there's something that we can do here. Let's launch a couple of attacks on the side. I'm not sure if that's gonna win us any favors or anything. We'll see. This is really angering me right now. If we don't have enough to take this area, that is really a big issue. Okay, so this attack is failing, that we can see. And it also reinforced here, which is also failing, as we can see. Dang, it's looking much better when I analyze that in my head. Okay, but this worked marvelous. And is it a port? I think it's a dockyard, really. And I think we could maybe even push here. Okay, you guys can actually go in here. I'd like to try the attack again. Well, more military factories are not gonna do us much good when we do not have the necessary tungsten. But alas, it is not to be. Yeah, these attacks have failed. I mean, I saw the opportunity and I tried to take it, but it did not work out. We don't have that much of a pressure to put on them there. What if we try to strike in here? Yeah, that would not work out either. Oh, you can't attack there. Okay. So that is an issue. It's not working. Okay, this is also not working. Why the hell aren't you already up in their grill? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they reinforced here immediately. But the Spanish troops are not really that efficient at what they're doing, are they? Can we strike them again here? I don't know how this is gonna end. If we'll have to like kill them all or what's gonna happen, but this is actually looking pretty good. Might have a chance to actually advance here towards Barcelona, which is amazing in its own right. And I mean, the fact that these units are getting hurt more and more is also making me very happy, but the constant push for movement here is not exactly making me happy. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Okay, let's see. Can we push in here? Because that would be pretty cool if we could.
Zum Ausrücken. Achtung.
Okay, so let's relaunch this attack.
Zuhören.
I don't know if they can actually keep reinforcing here while this area is under attack. It seems very unlikely to me. But we'll see. We will see. Well, the units are gonna get more and more destabilized. That is for certain. Yeah, this is not working either. Jesus, that is a whole can of worms I wish I didn't open. Could he reinforced here? And our tank has failed completely. Yeah, I don't think we have enough to take the city by force. Do we have? Okay, how many units do we have here that we could use as a reinforcement here? Getting there, the supply situation in here is pretty good. We can just keep hammering on them with constant attacks. Trying to just destabilize them as much as we can. And then send the other units, I guess. I guess that's something that could happen. We could also, in my opinion, push in here and make sure that at least we advance towards the Spanish territory, if nothing else. And I did the normal rookie mistake here. I did not send the units by rail, which of course makes them much less effective. Okay, so I say we try this again because I am unhappy with the results. I'm just gonna push all of you in here. And once you all recuperate, we are going to put you around here in these three provinces and you're gonna attack, helped by a healthy amount of the Quebec Saga. Okay, well, that makes sense. And I'm really unhappy that this is happening like this.
Zuhören.
We were supposed to take this. And we are just failing. Okay, what if we launch the attack again using the best units that we have available? Maybe that could help us somehow.
Ihre Befehle.
Okay, you guys are stockpiling goods and services. This area is still under attack. Jesus. This area, however, is starting to be fairly weak. Might be open for us
Ihre Befehle.
to play with it soon. Jesus Christ, they're reinforcing there. That's just insane.
Los, los, los.
You know what? I'm fed up with this area. I think I'm gonna go for a push south, because this one is just a mess. And we'll need to make the line a bit more defendable. So let's push them towards the mountains. I think that we'll have an easy way we can... Yeah, that can happen pretty easily. So let's do that first. They might actually put their units out of here. So let's send you guys in here and start an attack, because that's gonna be a destabilization of this line, and maybe reaching somewhere like here would be effective for us to convey a message that Spain has entered the wrong war. And considering the amount of forces they have here, I don't think they are ready for the offensive of a true army. I mean, they never saw the size of our forces in action before. Okay.
Angetreten.
So this can actually start already.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
You
Ihre
guys
Befehle.
can just support it, so can you.
Ausrücken.
You guys can attack here, and I'll have the Marines support you. It's gonna cause a pretty big dent into their defenses. Yeah, this area is just a meaty grinder. Okay,
Weiter, weiter.
immediate advanced here, which is fine. We are advancing in here. Oh boy. This is looking really good. Come on. Okay. So let's split you.
Angetreten.
You will attack here.
Treten.
You guys will attack here.
Bereit.
Now,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
you and the tanks are gonna advance here.
Achtung.
The rest of you with the artillery gonna... Oh, you can't. Okay, well, then let's go for an encirclement here. And this area is broken, so we can advance further. And there seems to be a bigger amount of Spanish troops now moving around this area.
Greift weiter an.
But nothing major. Yeah, these guys have a 0 chance of doing anything to us.
Befehle!
Okay. This is starting to look better.
Suchen Deckung.
You guys will stop the attack.
Zeigt es ihnen!
You guys will stop the attack. And we launch it together.
Ausrücken! Ihre Befehle!
There's no place like home.
Vorwärts, Männer!
And this area is
Ihre Befehle!
completely destabilizing. So we just need to keep them busy, and we might even push further. How's this for a plan? I mean, this just means that this area is going to be completely isolated, and it will allow us to better operate with our forces in the vicinity because they can't attack us from both sides. How the hell are you guys pulling this off? Is it? Yeah, it's a mountain.
Ihre Befehle!
Okay then.
Ausrücken!
That means it's gonna be a bit of a bummer.
Achtung!
Okay, what if he attacked here? These guys are nowhere near capable enough to stop us.
Abstand halten! Ihre Befehle!
You guys are not attacking, so let's send you in here and see what this is all about. The northern areas are holding. Oh dear lord. Really?
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Angetreten!
I'm so glad I checked.
Zuhören! Bereit!
You have to be kidding me. How did I miss that? Well, I didn't. I actually didn't miss that, but how did I nearly miss that? Okay, the offensive here might have entered a stalemate as we entered the area of the mountainous
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
regions. This is looking really promising, unless something awful happens. Yeah, and this offensive have stopped completely. Yeah, there's too many enemy divisions and too little of our divisions, so I think it's done. Okay, we sink some enemy units. They sank some of our transports. Okay, but I think this is good. We actually pushed very deep into the southern territory. And I think what we might do next is pull our units out of here, or the Stoßtruppen division, because this is a better border than the one we had. And I think we ought to stop the fighting, because we are not gonna win this.
Befehle!
It's just making us look bad. And we'll take the Stoßtruppen divisions and pull them back in here.
Ausrücken!
And try to assault Bordeaux again in the next episode. And after that is done, we are gonna move towards this area and try to attack there. And we're gonna hope that this is gonna work too, because there are some very interesting opportunities if this works, and I believe it might. So we'll see how it's gonna happen. Okay, anyway, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode.